Hello, today we are going to talk about covalent bond. It is one of the most strongest bond and let us see more details about it. Sharing is caring, as they say. This bond is formed by the atoms by sharing of electrons between them. So minimum two atoms are required because when we talk about sharing, one atom cannot share. It needs a partner to share its electrons. So that's why minimum two atoms are required. How many electrons do they need to contribute? They must contribute at least one electron. So one electron is contributed from the valency, which is the valency shell, which is the outermost shell of an atom. The bond is very important because it helps to stabilize the atom, and generally it is formed between two nonmetals, two or more nonmetals. Now, if you look at this atom A and atom B, you are going to look at the outermost orbits here, and these are the electrons of atom A. There are seven electrons. There are seven electrons in atom B also. Both of them are non-metal. It could be a metalloid also. Now you will see that there is one unpaired electron. These are called as unpaired valency electrons. These are the electrons which are there in the outermost orbits. A will contribute one electron, B will contribute one electron, and then you will see that there is a bond that is formed here by sharing of electrons. So sharing of unpaired valency electrons help in formation of a covalent bond. How many types of covalent bonds are there? There are three types: single, double, and triple. In single, there is one pair of electrons that is shared. In double, there are two pairs, and in triple, there are three pairs. If you look at this, here there are two hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen has one electron, so both of them contribute one electron each and form a single covalent bond. You can just represent it as a horizontal, single horizontal line. This is also a way of representation of single bond. Double bond, when two pairs of electrons are shared. This is oxygen. There are two oxygen atoms here. The electronic configuration of oxygen is 2 and 6. It is falling short of two more electrons to complete the octet. If I draw the orbits here of both the atoms, the cross sign denotes the electrons. So oxygen here is falling short of two electrons. What would it do? These two atoms now share two electrons, contribute. So one atom is going to contribute two electrons, another atom is going to contribute two electrons. So there are four electrons in total. So there are two pairs of electrons, and this is the formation of double bond in oxygen. So the O2 molecule, there are two atoms that form the O2 molecule and they have a double bond. So this is the way it is represented. Triple covalent bond, three pairs of electrons are shared. Nitrogen nitrogen atom, they combine, they form a covalent bond. The electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2 and 5. It requires three more electrons to complete the octet. If you look at the diagram here, these are the outermost shells. These are the outermost shells of both the nitrogen atom, and there are five electrons here in this common area. This common area indicates sharing. The overlap indicates sharing. So here you will see there are three pairs of electrons, so three bonds are formed, and hence this is a triple bond. So a single bond is represented as one horizontal line, a double bond as two, and a triple bond as three. What happens with carbon now? This is a curious case of carbon, which is a very interesting case study. The If you look at this carbon atom here, you will see that the electronic configuration is 2 and 4. Okay, carbon must either lose 4 electrons or gain 4 electrons to become stable. What will happen if it lost 4 electrons? If it lost 4 electrons, then there would be only 2 electrons in the K shell. So the electron number is going to be 2, but the proton numbers is going to be 6 because protons are inside the nucleus. They cannot leave the nucleus, so it will be the same. It means that now carbon, in case of this sort of carbon, the number of protons will be more than the number of electrons. So carbon will attain a positive charge. What will happen if carbon gains electron? If it gains electrons, if it will gain 4 electrons, then the octet is complete. Okay, so it means there will be 10 electrons and the protons are going to be 6. Again, here there is going to be an imbalance where the number of electrons are more than the number of protons, so carbon will gain a negative charge here. In both the cases, what is common is the formation of an unstable carbon, which is not what carbon would want. Carbon does not lose electron, carbon does not gain electron, but rather it chooses to share electron, because everything here is costing energy. Losing of electron, gaining of electron is not so easy. It costs energy to the atom. So carbon decides, or carbon does not lose or carbon does not gain electrons, but it shares electrons and it forms covalent bonds, and hence there are so many compounds that we use in our day-to-day life, we come across them, will have carbon because of the tendency of carbon to form these covalent bonds. The valency of carbon is 4. So it is also known as a tetravalent element. The valency of carbon is 4. It means it can form 4 bonds. If you look at this particular diagram here, these are the outermost orbits. The pink one is the carbon atom, the blue one is the hydrogen atom. Now there will be an overlap where the hydrogen atom and the carbon atom are going to share the electrons. That will be the region. So there are 4 overlaps. This is second, this is third, and this is the fourth. The dot is the electron of hydrogen, the cross is the electron of carbon. And you will see that these are the bonds, they are sharing the electrons. So there are 4 single bonds that are formed. Okay, this is CH4, which is known as methane. So which is that one element now which can form single, double and triple covalent bond? Your answer is carbon. So carbon is able or capable to form single, double, triple covalent bonds with different elements. That's why we can see a lot of compounds which are containing carbon because of its tendency to form covalent bonds. I hope you have understood. If you have any queries, please drop a comment. Thank you very much.